Welcome everyone to Merkaba Energy Healing. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to get into another pick a card reading for you guys. Today, Spirit guided me to do a pick a card reading on what you don't see. What you don't see. The second part is that will either soon be revealed or soon be understood, but they want me to keep it pretty open. So we have 3 piles with 3 beautiful crystals. Please use your intuition with these cards. Pile number 1 with message 1. We have card number 8, forgive. I hope there isn't too much of a glare. And it's paired with the angel aura quartz point. Could not get that out. Okay, pile number 2 with message 2, we have card number 11, inspired, and that's paired with the chrysocolla point. And pile number 3 with message number 3, we have card number 28, divine timing. That's paired with the appetite point. So when you are ready, you can go to the timestamps in the description box below, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome, group number 1. Today we are asking Spirit, what you don't see that will either soon be revealed or soon be understood. I'm just going to get centered here, inviting my highest and best guides in now. You chose the lovely angel aura quartz with the forgive card, card number 8. Asking my spirit guides to please guide me in this reading for group number 1. What my guides are showing me here regarding what you don't see. I'm hearing you're entering a new phase of consciousness, of higher consciousness. They're showing me clairvoyance. They're showing me the capacity to see things much more clearly and vibrantly. The way that this horse is smelling the roses, there's this, I can actually smell very fragrant flowers, as if your senses, your subtle senses are really about to turn on. They're showing me the volume going all the way up. They actually showed it to me in a music studio, those dials that you push up, that you know, they're like rectangular, and you push up like this. I don't know if any of you have music careers, or something having to do with a studio, but I just saw the volume going way up. And I'm being drawn to this idea with forgiveness, where Eckhart Tolle talks about our capacity as humans to forgive comes with the experience of sincere guilt. So as our consciousness rises, our capacity to see ourselves more clearly and open our hearts more, we begin to feel guilt about things that we did a long time ago, because we see it in a different way now than we did then, because our vibration is higher. And so what you may not see that is about to be revealed is, I'm hearing that you're forgivable, that you'll be able to understand the hurts from the past, either that you imparted on others, inflicted on others, and you're going to come to some kind of peace around this. And in experiencing that, you're continuing to raise your consciousness. And so the element of forgiveness is going to come into play, but it might show up as feeling guilt. But the key is not to rest too much in that emotion, but to understand, oh, I see now what I couldn't then. So it's almost this idea that you have forgiveness for your past self who couldn't see as clearly as your current self. And that it's important to release those ties that bind you to those hurts. But there's almost a witnessing of your own consciousness expanding at this time that you might not be able to see clearly just yet. And with the number 8, I'm seeing this Leo energy, this strength energy, where you might be coming into a phase of your life where you're simply going to feel stronger. I'm hearing stronger in your own resolve and your own convictions. I'm hearing that you know yourself and you're beginning to understand, again, that you are forgivable, but also that you come from light. With the angel aura, with the white horse, with the doves here, there is this sense of coming into your divinity. And as you sort of come more into your own light, everything else comes more into light. I'm also hearing that you're coming into a time of bloom in your life with all of these lovely flowers that are just beginning to open here, that you don't see, that your life is about to open up. I'm hearing fragrantly. So it's, yeah, there's this just vibrancy that I keep tapping into about this next phase in your life that you don't see. A lot of abundance in emotions I'm feeling deeply fulfilled. I'm hearing the word utopia, utopian. It's almost as if you're coming upon a time in your life where you feel this steady peace I'm hearing within you. And this is because you've let these hurts go. That is as a result of your raising of your personal consciousness and becoming more, I'm hearing, moving into your light body. There's an angelic frequency running through you now. Yeah, they keep showing me the crown chakra really open. Is there anything else you want to say with the significator card regarding what they don't see? I'm hearing the word travel. Okay, with the horse, we know 2026 is the year of the horse. And so there is this sense with this card of you moving forward, but it's not rushed. It's not from a place of avoidance or a place of fear or running away. This horse is stopping to smell the roses, so to speak. You are doing something from a grounded place and from a peaceful place. So wherever you're moving in your life, what you don't see is that you will have that peace within you that is going to guide you moving forward. Okay, let's pull some tarot cards to get more of the story. I already shuffled these cards. Okay, they just knocked the card, 2 cards off from the bottom. I'm not going to take them though. Okay, but I'm going to do one more shuffle here. My guides, what does group number 1, what don't they see coming that will soon be revealed or understood, please? Let's just get a few here. 4 of Wands. Page of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups, wow. And bottom of the deck, yep, 3 of Swords. Okay. So the overall energy in this reading, again, is about forgiveness. Okay, with the Three of Swords here, there's heartache, heartbreak, possibly about a hurt you've inflicted on others, someone has inflicted on you, and the need for forgiveness. And what you don't see coming is this new chapter in your life, rife with love and passion. The Four of Wands being a card of stability, joy, and commitment. The 1111 card going through a portal to another timeline that looks entirely different than the one that you have been on. And the Page of Cups with the Queen of Cups is this new engagement in your life and possibly with a person that's going to feel emotionally sound. With the Sun here, again, we have this joyful spirit here. Possibly someone you'll meet on the beach. Queen of Cups, again, this energy of feeling generous of spirit, I'm hearing. When you forgive yourself, your heart opens in a very big way. And I'm hearing you're willing to give your cup to someone now. So sometimes people desire love, but they're not in the energetic frequency to align to their greatest love. And what I'm being shown very clearly here is that you are in alignment for your greatest love to come in. Or if you're with someone already, to ascend to the next level with them. There's a very clear message here about how something healing through the heart and allowing you to release this. They're showing it to me as a wound, okay, is allowing you to open up to higher states of consciousness, which you do not see coming. And in those higher states of consciousness, you are going to align to greater states of love in all ways. But here it's very much intimate love, with the Four of Wands being that, commitment card. There's even a home here, and they did talk about the horse sort of moving forward, possibly moving to a home or moving to, it's just a new space in your life. It just feels as if you're going through a portal, moving to a higher timeline here. There's definitely some beginning here with regards to your emotional self, to the state of nourishment in your life. And given that there's a Queen of Cups here, which is this divine feminine spirit, receptive, but the way the cat is holding this cup, it's I am willing to give my cup. It feels almost as if you might have gone through a very difficult hurt. And while you might have wanted love, you might not have realized that you weren't so willing to open up your heart to someone. If you were to look back at your past relationships, you might have noticed some withholding in some way. They're showing me that you might have not understood this previously. You might have not seen, because you might have been giving and giving and giving a lot, but not exactly giving the depth of you, I'm hearing. Okay, let's get a final oracle card. What else do you want my group number ones to see? What don't they see? Show me a very clear card, please, here. What don't they see that will soon be revealed or understood? Show me clearly, please. These cards always stick. And I've had these cards forever. Can you show me one card, please? Is that one? No. Show me one card, please. What they don't see. And we have going forward. That's that horse energy that they were showing me. And now the move to the house. I think that you might have been in a period where you felt a bit stuck. And what you don't see is that things are starting to move now. I feel like this card wants to be shown too. And here we have fulfillment. Again, with the cups, I think that what you don't see coming is that you're soon going to feel deeply fulfilled in your life. And wherever there was stagnancy, especially around love and about matters of the heart, I do have this sense that things are going to start to move forward in a very pronounced way, but even the energy with which I'm speaking, there's this energy of softness, of contentment, and of peace that you're going to happen upon, especially as you move into 2026 with the horse here. There's again this angelic frequency that's running through this group, and it feels very much like a flow state that you're entering. And so I think that all you're being asked right now is to leave this Three of Swords energy in your rear view mirror. Allow yourself to forgive yourself and to cut the ties that bind you to hyper responsibility. And they're just wanting me to illuminate that there's a difference between self-blame and holding responsibility. So if you're blaming yourself and you're in a state of anger or distress, this is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about where you begin to have an understanding of a situation that you partook in some time ago, and you have a softness around it. You have a love and a compassion around it that you're offering yourself and possibly the other parties involved. And in that way, you're simply taking responsibility, whether it be that you were responsible for the hurt, or even if the other person was, you are responsible for offering that forgiveness in your heart and releasing that. Because we learn that when we don't forgive others, we only continue to inflict pain on ourselves. So there's an urging to release that pain, whatever it was from the past, because what you don't see that is about to be revealed, that is being understood here, is that this whole new chapter is beginning for you, one of fulfillment and nourishment, where there's going to be movement where previously there was none. And you are actually opening up your heart to someone else. So a true Queen of Cups energy is not just I'm ready for love. It's I'm genuinely allowing myself to be vulnerable, heart-centered and heart open with another human being, so we can share the deepest kind of love. So there's a question being posed to this group. Do you recall a time when you wanted love and you had some semblance of love, but wherein you couldn't be quite vulnerable? And are you, through this reading, coming to understand, coming to see how you're coming into a place of allowance of your personal vulnerability, and you understand that that's part of your strength, part of your power, right? Part of your, they're giving me another word here. I can't think of it. I can't grab it, but it's what you're supposed to do, is to give of a vulnerable heart to your partner. And that's going to usher in this Four of Wands energy, this lovely joy, this commitment, this connection with another person, and utter fulfillment here. Okay, my dear ones, that's your reading for today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If nothing else, I send you so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very good care. Welcome, group number 2. So today we are asking Spirit, what you don't see that will soon be revealed or understood. Okay. I'm just getting grounded here and connected. Calling in my highest and best spirit guides. Please join me for this reading. For group number 2, please show me what they don't see. So you chose the 11 card, inspired, inspiration, breakthrough, creativity, with the chrysocolla. What doesn't my group 2 see? What don't they see, my guides? Okay, so the word inspire, there's 2 things that are coming up with this word. In and spirare, in Latin, is to breathe life into something. So there's almost, okay, there's a couple of things coming in. it's almost as if when they're showing me these birds here leaving, there's almost as if there's idea that you're breathing life into something old, something that was stuck, something that wasn't moving. You'll have a spark of creativity that's going to allow this thing to start taking more shape. So I'm hearing it was humming along, but it's like they're showing me the Knight of Pentacles there. It's been slow going. And they're saying that what you don't see is that you're going to have a spark of creativity where you're going to breathe new life into something old. So you might have been working and working and working on something and it wasn't quite taking shape the way you wanted it to. But something now is going to be shown to you in your mind's eye that's going to put a different slant on something that you're working on or doing, that's going to breathe new life into this project thing or how you're going about working with this thing. What else do you want to tell my group? Okay, and with the number 11, they're saying that what you don't see is that you're soon going to achieve some kind of mastery over this, whatever it is that you're working on or wanting to come to fruition. The next phase is going to show up for you. With the blue here, they're showing me two pieces. The highlight is actually the third eye for me, which I didn't expect actually. I thought it was going to be communication. They're saying that's in the background. But it almost feels as if the inspiration is going to come from your intuition. So chrysocolla is a stone of communication. And of course, we know the blue can be the throat or the third eye, depending on the kind of blue. I'm not so big on those colors, but anyway. They're also showing me with the birds taking off that there's going to be a clearing in the third eye. They keep showing me the word Anya or Ajna, A-J-N-A, or the third eye. I don't know why they keep showing me the yogic term there. There's a clearing in the third eye for this group. You're going to be inspired from the higher mind, I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm just seeing something leaving your life so something can open. Okay, let's get into the tarot to get more messages. Okay. I feel like I'm thinking, like I'm analyzing. It feels as if I'm digging, and I'm almost getting the sense that you're not going to have to do that anymore to get answers or to understand something. It feels as if something is just going to be made manifest, going to materialize in your mind's eye, I'm hearing. Let me just, I just heard you're going to see something that you didn't know was there all along. And what they just showed me was this teeny tiny barn or some such structure, like deeply embedded in the woods here. Maybe some of you are actually moving to the woods or moving where you're going to feel more inspired in a quiet sanctuary, I'm hearing, or a home in the woods. They're showing me someone writing also, so maybe you've had some writer's block and you're going to start writing because you're going to find a very serene place, and that's what you don't see. I just lost my train of thought when I pulled out the tarot, but what you don't see is literally something you don't see. As if there's something there right in front of you and you're missing it and it's going to sort of come out. They're showing me a Where's Waldo picture. For those of you who remember Where's Waldo, that little man with a red and white striped shirt in a sea of, like a painting of an amusement park that's a very busy scene, and you had to find Waldo in that scene. That's what they're showing to me. It's like a diamond in the rough, they're saying. What is it that my group number 2s don't see that will soon be revealed or understood, please? Sorry if that was loud, you guys. Okay. Right. Again, with the Hanged Man here, you see? We have that combination that they just explained, where you might have been stuck and things weren't moving, but you're coming upon an enlightened idea, right? The hangman is reaching enlightenment. The different perspective by hanging upside down on the tree of knowledge is that he comes upon enlightenment. So there is this sense that you're going to see something from a different perspective after hanging on that tree for a while, after maybe being stuck for a while, and it's going to come from your third eye. You're just going to have an inspired breakthrough. What else for my group number 2s about what they don't see that will soon be revealed or understood? Show me clearly, please. The Empress. So whatever is going to be revealed, whatever is going to show up in your third eye is going to bring you great abundance. With the Empress here, I didn't say that, with the Empress. I'm also hearing something about artistry, something artistic, where you're creating something very beautiful that is going to be beheld by whoever your audience is. It's as if you have completed, they're showing me that proverbial bow. You know, you completed something and then it's wrapped in a bow. There's this sense of you're going to complete something and it is going to be beautiful and very much marveled upon or looked upon with delight, I'm hearing. But definitely abundance here. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So there is a possibility that what you don't see is you're going to be working with others. That maybe what you're going to feel inspired to do is to work maybe with a friend that you've been friends with for years and you never thought to work with him or her. Can you tell me more about the 3 of Pentacles, please? I'm hearing working with your team in a new way. So maybe you work with others and you never thought to delegate certain things to people or to use their talents, that some of them might have talents that you didn't know you can use to augment your project or some such thing. I'm also hearing the word network. So you might have someone in your network that you will reach out to that will help inspire you or will help bring this next element to your work, to your projects, to the next level. It's as if you're coming upon a name in your Rolodex or your address book. Oh, this person will help. And then we have bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles, right? So again, there's this very clear message here of abundance. The 9 of Pentacles says that whatever you've been working on, you're going to come upon a new idea or a new way of working. You're going to pivot slightly to the right or the left. And this is going to come from your higher mind. This is going to bring great abundance to you. It's going to be beheld. It's going to be something beautiful, something that has some kind of artistry. I don't know what that is about, but I'm getting that strongly for someone. And something that's going to help move this thing forward is possibly working with other people in a new way, or coming upon a person that's already in your network, in your community, in your friendship circle, and calling on them to breathe new life into whatever this project is. And it's going to bring you so much satisfaction and so much abundance with the 9 of Pentacles here. Okay, let's get an oracle card for you guys. It's a very clear message for you guys. Let's get an oracle card or 2. My guides, please show me what group number 2 doesn't see that will soon be revealed or understood. What don't they see that will soon be revealed or understood? Okay. They keep saying, grab that one, grab that one. Oh, look at that. Healing chaos. Okay. Okay. So they're saying that with these birds taking off here, you're definitely, for some of you, can you help me here, my guides? Let me just listen for a moment. Okay. I'm hearing you're letting the storm pass. You're letting the storm pass. So there might have been people in your life, or they're having me have this sense of people speaking in your ear about your life and telling you what to do or where to go. And it actually, they were showing it to me that the chaos is not so tangible or not something that you point to. It feels more like an energy, that there are people around you that were not right for you. I think that's why the Three of Pentacles is here. There are certain people in your environment that just were not allowing you to move forward. What you didn't see before is that there were energies around you. Oh, it's so interesting that they said it's not something that you can see. It's not, I'm like, where's the chaos? I don't see chaos. They're saying it's an energy. There's an energy around you of chaos that is now making its way out. It's leaving with the birds here. And with the butterflies here, it's sort of in the wake of the storm, there is this transformation, this shift. I mean, there's a clear shift in the vibration of your life here. I think with regards to your work or your project, something that you've been working on. This is healing now. Yeah, so they're saying what you didn't see is that there was an energy of chaos around you. This could also be entities, thought forms, intrusive thoughts, something that you were tied or connected to that wasn't seen or understood, that you have now released. They're saying, you know how a tornado rips things up and takes things with it? That's what they're showing. They're showing that a tornado came through, ripped up sort of what doesn't belong there, and in its wake, the butterfly remains, this transformative state. That's what you don't see that's forthcoming, is a massive transformative state of abundance and prosperity for you. What else do you want to tell my group number twos, please and thank you, about, wow, that just stuck out very clearly. Oh, lovely. Okay. Wow, that's really interesting. So I hope you can see there's a mountain here with a very clear vertex or point here. And it says the word potential. This whole reading is about what your potential truly is. From this stagnant point, from this point where you couldn't see things are going to take shape, to changing your perspective, opening up your enlightened state, your third eye, creating abundance, prosperity, and connection potentially with other people to help you do that. There's true potential with something that had been stuck for a little. I just heard, you can dust yourself off and try again, that song. You can dust it off and try again. It's a very old song. That's what I just heard. You can dust yourself off and try again. If at first you don't succeed, yeah, that's what they just said. You can dust yourself off and try again. And then with the mountain here, it's very interesting. When I pulled the inspired card, the word spire really stood out to me. You see that there are blue mountains here and blue mountains here. Okay. Okay, I just heard another song, but I'm not going to sing. But a spire is a point, usually at the top of a building, okay? And they're saying that you're going to reach this point, this vertex that you didn't think that you could reach when it comes, I think, to your career. You're going to reach the top of the mountain. You're going to reach the spire of the building. They're showing me the spire being you, that you are the mountain. You are the mountain. You're going to reach this height that you didn't think that you were going to reach. Your true potential is going to now take shape. I'm getting a big yes on this, you guys. So there's a big message of encouragement for you guys to dust yourself off, keep moving forward. Because what you don't see is you're going to see a whole new perspective on whatever this situation is. And once that happens, I just heard there's going to be a flurry of success. And I wonder if the flurry is a playful take on snow. So maybe the next time you see snow, things are going to start to take shape for you. But massive abundance coming in for you guys, my goodness. Okay, you guys, that's your reading for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the reading a thumbs up. But if nothing else, I send you so much love, so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very good care. Welcome, group number 3. Today we are asking Spirit, what don't you see that will either soon be revealed or soon be understood? So I wanted to keep it pretty open to anything Spirit wanted to share today. The energy of the readings today has been very soft and very calm. So I do feel as if the lovely subscribers in my community and those of you who come across this reading are coming into a whole new phase of peace, and I'm hearing serenity. So you chose this lovely 28 card. Divine timing, trust, and success with the stunning apatite, one of my favorite stones ever. Okay, so the first thing that my guides are tuning me into is the number 28, which reduces down to 10. 10 is the number of 2026, or 1. This is going to be the year where what you've been hoping, wishing, and dreaming is going to take shape. Now, some of you might scoff at that and say, oh, all tarot readers say that. And I totally get that. I hate the constant, it's coming, it's around the corner, blah, 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 blah. I think that with my readings anyway, when you hear that, don't just hear it passively. Ask your own guidance, what is going to take shape for me in 2026? Or if you're not listening to this in 2020, at the end of 2025 or 2026, whenever you come upon this reading, what is coming to completion? What is now starting for me? Because 10 is also a 1. To me, the number 10 is both the completion and the start in one space. And in that way, that's divine timing. Divine timing is trusting that things will end when they're supposed to, and things will start when they are supposed to start. They're really tuning me into this fox and this dove playing together. So again, there's this sense of peace between you and others. I'm also seeing between you and your body, where there might have been conflicting states of being. Like, let's say you eat nourishing foods, but those foods hurt your stomach. Like, you can't eat raw vegetables. They give you a lot of gas, right? So you have two parts that are good, right? You have these green vegetables and you have, your stomach wanting to work well, but when you come together, there's a conflict. There's almost this sense of two things that haven't been working together are suddenly going to start working together. It's hard. I can't quite think of an example here. That was a bit of an odd example, but they tuned me into my stomach there. That's why I said that. It's almost as if it were about food, some foods that made your stomach upset before are going to start to work for you now, or your body is just going to work more in rhythm with the energies, so to speak. Meaning the energies that are shifting around you are going to start to help your body heal. I'm having a hard time making sense of this message here about the body, so I'm just going to ask my spirit guides to move past this. But something that was in conflict before is now going to reach some kind of harmonious state. I don't know what that is. If you guys know what that is, can you please let me know in the comments? They're saying For those of you who are waiting to manifest something, that you've been waiting on something for a while, I do get the sense that this is my psychic group with the blue apatite. This is a very psychic stone. It was one of the earliest stones. One of the earliest stones I ever used. I have an apatite ring. I don't know if this is apatite, is it? I'm not sure if this is apatite. Possibly, but I have another green apatite stone that I haven't worn in a while. I don't have it on my desk. I used to wear it all the time, but I wore it all the time because I wanted my gifts to expand. And so I'm getting the sense that some of you maybe want your gifts to expand, and you've been wanting that and wanting that. And there's really this lovely energy that things are going to coalesce. Things are going to come together in divine timing this year for you. And it's so much about trust, which again, I know is literally a difficult thing to hear, but that's what I'm getting here. So they're saying for this group, where I just went on a tangent, that whilst you are waiting for the things that you desire to manifest in divine time, be playful, play, experience the energy in your life that you want to call in. So if you want to call in love, start creating the home, the energy within which love would be welcomed in, right? What you don't see is that this is coming sooner rather than later. I just heard that so clearly. Let me see with the tarot. This is coming in faster than you think. They're just giving a little bit of advice, a little guidance. Allow for levity to take shape in your life. Lightness of being is going to help these things come in. Stop pressuring those things to come in, stop focusing outward, focus inward on joyfulness, on playfulness, and just set the stage, I'm hearing, right? If you build it, they will come kind of thing. Field of dreams there. Okay, let's get some messages from the tarot. My spirit guides. What do you want group number 3 to know? What they don't see that will soon be revealed or understood. What don't they see? Please show us very clearly. What don't they see? I'm not seeing a clear card here. Yeah, so they're giving me a message about the cards not showing themselves. Again, they want you to understand that you need to stop looking for that thing that you want. What you don't see is that the way that you are working with the energy of what you want has to change very slightly. Stop looking for it, working for it, listening to subliminals, manifesting affirmations, and so forth. Be in the gratitude of the now. Be in the levity, the serenity, the harmony of now. Seek out that which is lovely and contented in your life right now and imbibe in that energy. And what you don't see is that what you want to manifest will come in like that. Let's see what the tarot says. Okay. Wow, 3 of Swords. I did not see that coming. Okay. What else? 6 of Cups. Interesting. What else don't they see? What else don't they see? Okay. Wow, I knew that was going to come out. I should have said it. And the Emperor. Bloody hell. Okay, my guides, please walk me through these cards. What don't they see? With the 3 of Swords, they're telling me that, again, what they were saying about energy, about paying attention to the energy. There's an energy of being courted or connected to an ex, a past love, a past hurt that needs to be released. They're saying that you're giving too much energy to this with the Six of Cups. You're giving too much energy to a person or a situation that needs to not have any more of your energy. You're thinking about it too much. You're wondering about it too much. This came up in my last reading, actually. I don't know if you chose that group that we talked about, a third-party situation or a heartbreak or a heartache that you're still very corded or connected to. Sometimes when I do readings in close proximity, the same messages come up because the person or the persons that are hearing the messages haven't yet shifted out of that vibration. Because I'm getting a very clear message here for you guys that what you don't see is that what is holding you back from manifesting what you desire is that you're either staying in a situation that you're giving too much of your energy to with the Six of Cups that is not giving anything back to you. And it might be a literal situation of being engaged in a relationship that isn't working, or that you're thinking about it too much, or you're wanting it to return and it isn't right for you. You're meant to leave it behind with the Eight of Cups. The Cups energy and the heart here, we have a lot of this energy of emotion. And that you're really meant to walk away either energetically or literally from a situation that's unfulfilling. It's almost as if this situation is taking up energetic space in your heart and it's not allowing for new energy to come in. And I have to tell you this because I've done readings and psychic stuff for such a long time, intuitive readings and healings for people for such a long time. Even in my psychology work, I can tell that somebody who even hasn't been in a relationship for 3 or 4 years, there's still something blocked in the heart chakra regarding that past person that can be out of their immediate awareness. So there's a question being broached to this group. What don't you see? You might not see that there's an energy that is still in your heart that you're still giving energy to. They just showed me an image of someone dreaming about someone from the past, and you're like, why am I dreaming about them? Well, if you're dreaming about someone from the past, it's because they're still in your subconscious mind. So all you want to do is say, I release the ties that bind me to this past hurt, to this past person, or to this person that I'm not aware of. So let's say you're like, I don't know what the hell this Merkaba is talking about here. You can simply say, please disconnect me from any energy, any vibration that is clogging up my heart, that is taking up space in my heart that I'm not aware of, or that I am aware of, or whatever it is for you, so that new energy, new love can come in. Because the bottom of the deck, which is the umbrella energy for the reading, is the Emperor. You return to your power, you return to your strength when you disconnect from this energy. Let's get a couple of oracle cards to see any other messages the guides have for you guys today about what you don't see that will soon be revealed or understood. What is it? Yeah, and they talked about something conflicting, the fox and the dove coming into harmony. And I think that some of this is this broken-hearted energy, that there's something in the heart that needs to come into some kind of harmony so that you can come back into your power. And even success. I mean, the Emperor is definitely a card of success. So sometimes when you heal heartbreak or heartache, or you disconnect from energies that don't align with your truth, with your higher self, then other areas of your life start taking off as well, like success. Okay. Oops. What else do you want group number 3 to know? Let me do it this way. What else do you want group number 3 to know? Okay. Diligence. Okay, so the word diligence is not what they want me to pay attention to. They want me to pay attention to this bird that is looking above the clouds here. There's this sense of zooming out to see the situation more clearly. It's almost as if you might be too close to it to actually see it clearly. So they're saying, we want you to zoom out so you could actually see what is going on here. They're also tuning me into the fact that this bird is black and white. So they're saying, again, there's something about what you don't see is that balance and harmony is coming, that idea of the yin yang. Something needs to be balanced here. Let me get another card here. I'm also hearing flying solo. I just heard flying solo. Yeah, so there might be something about leaving a relationship or disconnecting from something and moving on so that your Emperor era can come in, I'm hearing. What else do you want to tell my group number 3s about what they don't see? Okay. Oh my God, freedom. That's really something, because now we have 2 black and white birds here, and they just talked about flying away, releasing yourself from something. So my loves, there is definitely a message here about freeing yourself from something that is binding you. What you don't see is how much this energy is binding you. The word freedom, again, is relevant to 2026. Why? It's the year of the horse. And we all know that the horse is a totem of freedom. So what you don't see is that this year is going to be your year of disconnecting from these energies that have been blocking your heart, that have been disallowing you from feeling free, that have been shackling you and shackling your heart. And what you don't see that will soon be revealed is that you're moving into your era of power, of sovereignty, of strength, where you're finally going to feel free, possibly for the first time in your entire life, I'm hearing. True harmony, true balance is about to take shape. And I reckon new love. And not just intimate love. I'm seeing a lot of different kinds of love here. Like the way that this emperor has his paw on this sheep and this fox is playing with this dove. I feel like you're going to, there's an era of forgiveness here or harmony with parts of your life that I think you've been battling with for a long time. So actually they're saying, I hope that you've stayed for this reading, but the 3 of Swords may not actually be with another person. It can be where you have been warring with a part of yourself for a long time. This could be an inner child energy. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting a big pain on the back of my heart chakra, in the center of my back. Something that might have been burdening you for a long time. You might be making peace. How interesting is that? Making peace with some innocent part of yourself, even with this, what is this, a sheep, a lamb, or a ram? I can't tell, but it's a little baby animal here that's white, and the dove being white. It's almost as if there's this energy of making peace with an innocent part of yourself, if you didn't resonate with the heartache with another person. Some kind of harmony where there once was conflict is about to take shape for you guys. And you're going to feel free. That's it. They're telling me to close out. I hope that made sense to you guys. I really hope it did. If it did, please do give it a thumbs up and please comment down below. I'd really like to know what this reading was talking about. But if nothing else, I thank you guys so much for staying for the reading. And I always send you so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very good care.